Hey there, my name is Kat and my blog is called I Write, I Read, I Review. Anyway, this weekend I'm taking part in an event called the Wicked Winter Read-a-thon, and as part of that event, one of the things that we get to do is take part in challenges. Hold on one second while I switch back here. Anyway, the challenge that this video is actually for is called Welcome into the Unknown, and the opportunity that we have during this challenge is to show people where we read, to talk about what we're reading for the readathon, and to talk a bit about our habits as readers. Anyway, first up, I'd like to say welcome into my room. It's a bit messy in here. I've got 800 things cluttered around because I haven't done my spring cleaning yet, and I have a lot to do. But that's not why we're here this weekend. We're here for the readathon, and I'm incredibly excited about it. I picked out some books that I've really wanted to read for a long time. My reading pile is huge, so this is often a problem. But, fortunately, an opportunity like this is awesome for that. Anyway, I thought I'd show you some of the books, even though I do have them listed on my blog. First up, we have Delirium by Lauren Oliver. This is a book I've been very interested in reading for a while, but I'm a bit of a wuss. I'm a huge romantic, and I've heard this has an incredibly heartbreaking cliffhanger ending, so I've been really scared about reading it. It's been on my shelf since August, but I thought I'd get going on it. I am 307 pages in, and I'll be letting you know what I think soon. The next book that I will show you is what I'm reading right now, taking a bit of a pause from Delirium, and that is Die For Me by Amy Plum. This is another book that I've absolutely been dying to read. I actually received this from Jody from Books for Company about, I think it was 3 months ago. Anyway, I'll have a review for this soon. I'm like halfway through. I still have it in my hand because I've been reading it just before I put the video on. Anyway, there it is. If I get through those and move forward, the other books that I have to read this weekend are The Iron Daughter by Julie Kavlat. I hope I pronounced that right. But I loved The Iron King, so this is something I've been wanting to read again for ages. And excuse the noise in the background if it comes through, that's my brother's music. Anyway, I can't wait to read this because I really did love The Iron King. And hopefully I will get to it, and I'll be letting you know what I think. If I don't get to this during the readathon, let me assure you I will be reading this month, because the theme of continuing series that I've began and I've purchased books for and haven't gotten to them yet is basically what I'm doing this month, because it's the month of love for one, and it's my birthday for two. Next book on the list is Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I reviewed Clockwork Angel at the start of January, and I really liked it. It was one of the books that I purchased on my chapters trip on Boxing Day. I bought this earlier than that. I actually bought this for 30% off at Walmart, and I bought it first, so I couldn't read it because it would have been out of order and that would have made no sense. But since I love Clockwork Angel and I want to know what happens next, this is something I really hope to get to soon, and here it is. Last up is the book I'm probably going to read right after I finish Die For Me and Delirium, and that would be Tiger's Quest by Colleen Hook. I hope I pronounced that correct yet again. Anyway, I absolutely loved Tiger's Curse. It was my book of the month pick last month out of all the books that I read during December, and I am a huge fan, yet again I hope I'm pronouncing right, of Kashan. So I'm really looking forward to this because from what I've heard, he's a much larger focus in this book than he was in the last one. I know, so many of you are sitting there like, Kelsey is supposed to be with Ren, and I actually agree with you. Kelsey can have Ren. I want Kashan. Anyway, that's it for me on that aspect. As far as reading habits go, I always like to read here. I'm at my computer. You can't really see it, but you can probably see part of the TV. That's actually my computer monitor. It's huge. It's fabulous. I love it. But aside from my computer, I pretty much always have snacks. Right now I have, let's see here, I have these that I've been eating. And hold on 1 second. I should put these closer. I also have, being the chocoholic that I am, these, I might have one of them tonight. Lastly, if I'm reading, there's a 98% chance you'll see me with one of these in my hands. Thank you to my grandparents for these cups, they're lovely. This is full of black tea, which is something my grandfather used to drink until he passed away in 1996, and he got me really into it. I think I was like 3 years old and I ended up drunk on it. How, I don't know, but my parents swear I did. Anyway, I have been a tea addict since I was an infant, apparently. As for reading habits aside from food, we all know, at least those who come and visit me regularly know, that I am a hopeless romantic, that I love love stories, but that I believe in really strongly developed characters and very interesting plot lines. I think there's a big difference between how a book is executed or planned versus how it's actually written, and that those two things have to come together to make something be really good. And as the blog that rates in hearts, which is pretty much my slogan, I like books that have interesting conflicts that result in happily ever after endings. Anyway, thank you so much for dropping by and checking out my post. And I hope that you guys have fun with the rest of the readathon. If there are more things that require a video, I will be doing more updates this weekend. If not, until the next time I get to use my video camera, thanks for watching and I'll talk to you later.